Hi everyone, once again, welcome to Free Reading Thursdays. Alain Jean-Baptiste here with you. And today we're at Dean Tyler's house. Thank you very much, Dean.
Hello.
Ashley couldn't help me today, so I asked my longtime friend, Dean, to be able to work with me. She does the same thing in the background. So I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes for people to show up. Once again, I'm just happy to be with you. I'm trying to do this as often as I can on Thursdays, free, to help people, and also to, share the word, give more possibilities. I'm here at Dean's, which is not that far from my place actually, so it's very thankful. I'm on my laptop. Unfortunately, my iMac just died today for some reason. It doesn't want to show up. So the resolution, I'm not sure it's 4K, 5K, but it should be good enough for people to see. So this week again, just a couple of rules as people start joining in. Just a reminder that please be respectful of others' questions, be patient. There is a lag, as you can see, most often as you start writing your comments, you'll see that there's a lag, and it does take time for me to get some answers when I ask for feedback. And so just be patient. It's the same thing for me. I'll be asking questions, or people will show up, ask questions, and then I'll be asking, is this right, or validation, and then they'll tell me. And then usually I just have to wait a couple of, sometimes I have to wait like a minute. So perfect. I see that Dean joined. Very good. All right. So I'm just gonna wait. Some things I'm working on. Again, as Christmas comes, I'll be doing contests. I'll also be giving free stuff like my book or a coaching session or free reading one-on-one with me, not just on this Facebook Live platform. So in terms of last week, I apologize. It was the long weekend. I took the weekend off because I've been working for so long. So hi Mireille, bienvenue. And so I took the last Thursday off. So at the last minute, I did announce that it would be postponed till this week. I'm looking forward. There might be the week of Halloween also, all depending on Halloween date. I don't have it in front of me, but to see if I do readings on that weekend, on that week. And apart from that, I have my laptop, so I'm supposed to go maybe to the US for a couple of days. I'll bring my laptop with me, so next Thursday will be good also. Again, if you have questions, remind yourself that I need the name of the person and the age at the time the person passed, and then I'll function from there. So as people start joining in, I can see that there's a lag. So again, people are joining in, but it's just taking a little bit of time. I'm gonna talk a little bit about what it's like on the other side, how I perceive it. So for me, the other side is I close my eyes. I usually have a door or a sort of opening, which allows me to go and find the person on the other side, ask them a couple of questions. I usually close my eyes because it's a bit easier for me to look at and deal with, because I'm on both sides at the same time, if you want to call it that way. And then from that person, I usually ask their name, their age. I ask them to give me some information that you can validate, and then once the person validates that information, then I begin contact. One interesting thing that happened last week, which has been happening a little bit in the last I'd say in the last 1 or 2 years, is people actually coming in that I didn't ask for. So last week, I believe some person had committed suicide, and I was talking with one person, and this person just showed up, and it was related to the person's family, which helped a lot. It's just it threw me off a little bit. So usually when that happens, it just takes a little bit of time for me to announce. Hello, Annie. So it just takes a little bit of time for me to adjust. And at that point, again, I just go through the same process, ask the person, what's their name, age, validate with the person on this side. And as they give me information to validate it, then I begin to continue. I hope the screen is good here. I'm just gonna put like this because my arm is far reaching. It's a nice setting. Thanks, Dean, by the way. Very nice place. I've done group readings here, and so I asked them, since Ashley can come, if he could help me. So thank you very much. Yeah, it just takes a little bit of time. It just lags. So if there's anybody that has questions, if you have questions, or Mireille, I think I can see Mireille. It's a bit shaded, but I'm not sure why. Yeah, Um, Again, so the other side for me, there's no colors really. It's forms and shapes. Sometimes I can see the person clearly. Sometimes I don't. This another specific things is sometimes they'll approach me. So if you see me go backwards, it's because they're approaching me. I can actually feel them, sense them. Sometimes they'll touch me. Like last week, if I reviewed the video with my friend Maria yesterday, and one person kept poking me like that to represent the person's heart. So she says, I said, yeah, that hurts. She says, do you actually feel that? I said, yeah, I feel that. That's why it's annoying for me. It just goes like this, right? That's why I'll say stop, because I actually feel it. Oh, so in terms of feeling, there's also, if there's aggression or aggressivity towards another person, like I've had people that had been involved in human trafficking. And so when they contacted the person on the other side, the person was actually aggressive, so I could feel the aggressivity. But it's all different. I'll also sense if people are sick, as cancer. So that's how I'm able to, I call it the sense of substance, because I can actually feel it. And then from that point on, I usually get information and then I relay it to you. So it's very much in terms of me being able to describe something, because sometimes I'll see, feel, or hear something, but there's nothing I can really describe. Okay, guy passed away at 77 years old of age. Guy is his name, is that correct? Mireille. So we can take Mireille, I think. Hi, Danielle. And George is there. Who else? Hi, Christine. Kathy. Why is it? Hey, Jessica. Just a second, because it's blurry. I'm not sure why. This is new. So the full name of the person, Mireille, would be what? Here, I'll do reply, actually. Here. Yeah, full name and age at time of passing. Oh, cool, I can reply. Well, this is fun. Okay, thank you. Okay, now I don't know where it went. Kathy, hi.
So, Guy, 77 years of age. And his name is Guy Renault.
Guy Renault? Okay, just a second. Okay. Oh, Guy Renault. Okay, here, I'll just write it. I forgot to bring paper and a pen. Just a second, I'm just going to take a note here. And what was his age? 75? Okay, just give me a second. All right, so I'm going to start with that, Guy Renault, as I get in. Oh, perfect, thank you. So prepared. I'm never prepared. One day I'll be good at this in terms of organization. Just give me a second here. Okay, so here we go. First of all, my sympathies, my condolences, Mireille. I'm just going to try to establish contact right now. Just give me a second. What's his name? For on a piece of paper. The person I'm getting, Guy Renault, Mireille, the person that I'm seeing around you or in front of you or close to you as something related to his heart or thoracic region here. Does that tell you anything so far? Thoracic. Chest pain. Yeah, I'm sensing chest pain. I know it's vague for now, but does that tell you anything right now? Heart related? Perfect, thank you. All right, so that's good. We'll start with that. Again, if I seem insensitive, it's because for me, it's very neutral. So sometimes I forget, so my voice sometimes I will be able to carry what they're feeling, sometimes not. So hopefully I'm just letting you know those things. Oh, here it is. Okay, perfect. So heart, there we go. Thank you. Hi. Yes, thank you. He says he misses you. Did you have any questions? Because he's very clear in front of me right now. He's talking about two little kids or two children. If you can tell me something about that. He keeps showing me two, I believe they're children. I'm not sure the age, could be his children. He keeps going like this here, if that tells you anything. Sorry you had to leave so fast. He's showing his heart, so I'm not sure if that was just sudden or if you had heart, you said heart-related problem. I'm not sure how sudden that was, but he says he's sorry he had to leave so fast or so early.
He said it was his brother and him, the two of them.
I'm sorry?
Two kids at home, when he said there's two.
Yes, my brother and me, we were two kids at home. Okay, perfect. Yes, thank you. Okay, so my guides tell me that's enough validation for me, so the connection is good enough. So I'll be saying a little bit more. Give me a sign after maybe 10 minutes. I'll close my eyes, it'll be a little bit easier. Yes, thank you. Here he is. All right, yes, thank you. Yes, so he said he's sorry again that he had to leave so fast. It seems to have been a stretch and then sudden. I'm not sure what that means. Please take care of your health. I'm not sure if it's him. I think he's talking to you specifically. Maybe you want to validate that or tell me a little bit more about that. Dean, I have my eyes closed so that you can check.
He's asking, is he happy?
Yes. I asked him, he said yes. He misses you. He's hugging both of you, like two at a time. I'm not sure if he's scratching your head. He's going like this. So I think it's on your head because he seems to show me you're both small. So he's going like this here. I believe it's your head. It's looking like that, missing you. You have to take care of your health. He keeps reminding, he keeps repeating the same thing. Does that tell you anything? You have to tell your brother also that he loves him. If you can tell him the connection is still there. He's around both of you. So I'm not sure if that was for your head or shows around you.
Ask if he has other questions.
Ask if she has other questions?
Yeah.
Do you have any other question, Mireille? Does that tell you anything so far? There's also something about either your health or he's mentioning like a project either you or him is working on that he's watching over. If that tells you anything.
Yeah, she said she might have health issues and we'll find out next week.
Yeah, he's talking about the breathing. It's like shortness of breath or something to do with, or something in that sensing. So you might want to check that. So what he's saying, yes, he's closer to you right now to be okay. Sorry, he's trying to make you feel secure or safe, but taking care of you as a child. He keeps always showing me both of you as children. Not children, but his children, sorry, because you seem to be taller. Yes, thank you. It's something about the shortness of breath. So maybe, look somewhere in that area, or if you say you do have some health issues that you might know of or looking for, maybe you want to take that into account. Yes, if you can tell him to your brother that he loves him and is around him and you, there's something about a project. I'm seeing you. I think it's you. You're writing down something. You're working on something. It's just to say that he's watching over you and he's looking at it. Yes, thank you. He's also very proud of you, especially something around 2 years ago or since the last 2 years, if that tells you anything. Just a second, I'm just going to catch my breath here. Yes, thank you. Speaking a little bit faster, that's why. Yes. Do you have any other question, Mireille? Sorry. Or did that tell you anything, what I just said? Because I can't remember. So my eyes are closed, so I can't really see anything.
No more questions.
She has no more questions?
Yeah, no more questions.
Okay, perfect. Does that help? Yes. Okay, I'll say bye to him if she has no more questions.
Yeah, no.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
But yes, thank you.
Just a second. He doesn't want to go away. Just a second. I don't think he's finished. Something about chest. Okay. Thank you. She said she didn't have any more questions.
Okay. There's someone named George. George.
Yeah, just a second. I'm just going to finish with this person. Guys. Okay, perfect. All right. I'll take care of him. Thank you. All right. Where's that door? Close. Perfect. Okay. Just get me coming back. Here we go. And I'm back. All right. So I hope it helped. Mireille. Oh, her name is perfect. It's right there. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. You said something? Sorry?
Yes, the next one, my dad, George.
George? Okay, hi, George. Just a second. I'm just going to try to see. Okay. Oh, here. Okay. I just want to see his name. Just a second here. George Paredes. Sorry. I hope I said your name right.
His dad was George, 63.
Just a second. My dad, George Paredes, 63. George Paredes. Oh, okay. Just a second. Paredes, 63. Okay, just a moment here. Shock. Just a second. Like a huge shock. Just a second. Huge wave. Huge. Okay. George, again, my sympathies before I start. I'll be working with you in a minute. Just a second as I get to this person right here. Okay. The name of the person? That's 63?
George as well.
His name, that's George? Or the person? George. George Paradise. Is the same name?
Yes,
That's what you're saying?
Same, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to confirm? My dad, George Paradise. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it says right there. Sorry. 3 comments? Okay, I'll look at those after. Okay. Let's see here. Again, shock, hit, instant. I'm just sensing a shock. Just a second. Is it an accident? No. Health. Okay. Issue. I don't know. I think it's similar to the person I just talked to. I'm not sure because the person I just spoke with had a heart attack. I think this is similar. I hope the person is changed and he's wider, taller, bigger. It's not the same as the other person.
Yeah. He said he had a massive heart attack.
Massive. Oh, okay, that's the path. Okay. All right. Sorry about the noise. Okay, perfect. I wasn't sure because the other person was the same, so I thought it was the same person, but the door is closed. So here we are. This person a little bit more bigger. Yes. Coming to me. Okay. What's the ethnicity of this person? If you can ask. This is the language. Just a second. Okay. Just a second. Massive shock. Here we go. Was your dad a little bit bigger, George? His name is George too, right? Okay. So I have somebody in front of me, massive heart attack, I think, or just like a real hit. Stops immediately.
He's Chilean.
Okay, perfect. Because the language, there's the language is different. Maybe he speaks English, but when I speak, there's like an accent or something. So, all right. So here we go. A little bit curved up a little bit. Okay. Yes. Did he have an accent? Sorry, because I'm listening, but it's a bit hard to understand him. Is that possible?
Spanish, yes.
Okay, perfect. See, George, my mom, when I was a kid, wanted me to take Spanish courses, and I had to take them on Saturdays, and I never listened. So I'm sorry. I should have listened a little bit more so that I can understand. But I know a little bit of Spanish, so I'll actually my guides can help in terms of the translation. Just a second. Welcome. Okay, that's not bad. 3. I'm not sure if he has 3 children. He's talking about 3 people. Okay, George, I'll ask you to ask the questions just because I'm not sure what he's saying right now. He's just mentioning 3 people, if that tells you anything so far. But if you have questions, I'll be asking, and then I'll ask my guides if they can translate, because usually through this process, the language doesn't interfere much, except it's just a little bit more difficult for me in terms of intonations and syntax or something. So go ahead.
He said he died in Chile.
Okay. Okay, was he far? Was he far from him? I'm not sensing that he was close when he passed. Okay, now I hear it. Okay, perfect. Okay, I established. Okay.
He's asking, does he regret not saying things?
I'm getting there just a second because he's speaking slow and he's sitting down with chagrin like this. Okay. Just give me a second. I'm sorry. It's just, I want to make sure that I say the right words. So. God, I wish I should have learned Spanish. That shouldn't matter, actually. Yes, and he keeps repeating 3 people. So the answer is yes, and I think it revolves or has to do with 3 people. Keep saying the same thing. It was far in distance, so I'm not sure. It seems that, like you said, he's in Chile. I'm sensing he's far. I'm not sure he had time to say things to the 3 people. I see 2 people. Just give me a second here. I need a translator. Yes. Okay, thank you. So what I'm hearing is he says he loves you, and he says that I missed it. That he's okay. Just a second. And it's going to be okay. You'll find forgiveness. I'm not sure if he's talking about him or you, but it seems to be he's talking about you. You'll find forgiveness soon. It's not far from now. And a sense of peace, a resolution of some type, or resolve. And also the grief will accelerate for you soon in terms of alleviating some pain. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but I'm trying to understand what he says, but he says there's a saying in his countries that the birds fly high and then they're free. So I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what that means, but I'm just going to give it to you from the translation or whatever I heard. It seems to be pretty clear, so I hope I said it properly.
Does he have any regrets for things he didn't say to anyone?
Yeah, chagrin. Chagrin, he says. Again, 3 people.
He said he has a sister and her 2 children.
Maybe it's her. I'm not sure. He doesn't specify. I just see 3 people in particular. Also, yes, thank you. There's going to be some changes around close to Christmas, end of November, in terms of those feelings. Maybe he's going to come to them in a dream or come to them in a specific way, but there'll be an alleviation of some type to help with the grief and the denial of some type. So I think that relates to his bird. You mentioned a bird or something a couple of minutes ago. Something about 6 years ago. Don't hold things back in your own life. Just progress and let go. And move forward. Go forward, move forward, something in that sensing. I'm not sure. Does that tell you anything, George? Yes, thank you. He said he had a beautiful family. Take care of it.
He says his Is there anything about my mom who is still alive?
He said, tell her to love, she loves her and forget about him. So I'm not sure what that means, but I'm giving it to you like you said it. I just want to make sure that last part. Yeah, forget about him. I don't know, he seems to be like a hard man, but he seems to have chagrin. So maybe it's remorse or something. Maybe that's what you're asking. Seems a bit harsh, or hard.
Said yes.
Hard working, hard, like macho type hard. Sorry. He said he made good children. He's very proud. He made good children, like strong. I think maybe he thinks the way he did it was okay. I'm not sure, but he's proud of his. He seems to be proud. Yes, thank you. He has to go. Just give me a second. Where was I? Where is he? I lost him. Oh, here he is. He says you have to go forward with your own life. I'm not sure if you were asking those things for you or for your sister or somebody, but succeed. Well, okay. He went forward and he told me succeed like that. So go forward. I'm not sure what that means, but the message is for you. There's a big, big intent. I think your dad may, or I'm not sure if your dad or not, but I think you said it's your dad. He looks like your dad. It was very hard, but it seems there's a positive intent behind it, like to want to make you a man or to want to make family proud or generations. I think it's cultural. Yes, thank you. Just give me a second. Oh, it's cultural from what I'm looking at, because he does have some sadness and regret as he's going away. I'm not sure. Just a second. Yes. He said, tell them I love them and I'll watch over them. And he's leaving. Yes, just a second. Okay. Sorry, I'm just talking with my guides for a moment here. Where is he? He's gone. Okay. All right, I can come back. And here we go. Okay. Oof, it's clear in here, right? Oh my God. Where was I? Okay. What was I talking to? George Paradise.
Yeah.
Okay, George, I hope I helped you. Fortunately, I don't really remember. I think it's your dad because it's written my dad, George Paradise. There's 20 comments. Is that from him? Okay, that's good. So again, my sympathies. I hope I was able to give you a little bit more clarity and peace of mind and heart. And I hope the information I gave you was valuable for you and your family. All right. Thanks again for coming tonight and asking me the questions. We'll move on to somebody else. Just give me a second. Oh, I need to drink. Here. I don't want people to see. Sorry. Okay.
It is cola.
Geez, don't tell them, man. Even my guides tell me don't drink Coca-Cola. That's funny. I'm gonna get it in the morning, man. I like 20 comments. Don't drink that. Don't drink that. Okay. All right. Again, thank you, Dean. As you can see, it's a beautiful house. I've hosted group readings before here, and if some of you want group readings, also I do group readings or one-on-one readings because I know some people want a little bit more time one-on-one with me. So feel free. You can take appointments, call me, or Facebook me actually seems to be the best things right now. So we'll move on to somebody else. Just a second. Okay. Jeez, I'm still on the other side. Okay. Okay. Just keep going. Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Okay. So who's next? Sorry, I'll let you pick.
Could see if Laura has someone named Michelle Deberge.
Laura? Yeah. No, that's okay.
Laura's the person.
Yeah, Laura. Just let me find her here. I can't see her. Laura Bisbee. Okay, here, yeah. Okay, just a second. Man, I haven't seen paper with holes in it. That's old school, man. Thank you. Laura Basby. I hope I'm saying that right. Michel Deverge passed at 78.
Hopefully she's still here.
Oh, first of all, Laura, are you still there? Just because if she's not, I'm not. You're right. That's a good question. Laura, if you can give me a sign, we'll take you next. Michel Deverge. Okay, just a second. She can... Ouch. Shannon, that's harsh, man. She turned me down on her. That ouch. Okay.
Yes, Laura's here.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So I guess you're next.
Yeah.
Michel Deverge. Age, wait, past that 78. Okay. Well, before I forget, my sympathies, Laura. Again, I'm going to try to contact the person that you asked. If you'll give me just a couple of seconds here. I must say, Dean, it's easier here than in my basement. I probably have to go upstairs and do the readings from now on. Or you just come here, rent your place or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to say. Oh no, I'm not reading, Laura. Wait a minute, I'm reading Michel Deverge. Okay, no wonder because I can't access the person on the other side. That's a good thing. Michel Deverge. Here we go. Yes. All right, perfect. Who's this person here? So Laura, this person I'm seeing is tall, a bit slender. I'm not sure what he passed of. Don't tell me. Just give me a second. I'm sorry. If you can come here, just a second. I can't figure it out. Just a second. What did you pass about? Does this person pass away in terms of something related to medical complications? Laura? Sorry, it's not clear for me for some reason. He's there, but I can't ascertain anything. Again, it's around this area, but I've already had 2 people with heart attacks, so it's a bit... accident. I keep getting medical complication. Laura, if you could validate, I'll proceed. I need to know that it's the right person before I continue, please. She's still there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I know this lagging is annoying. Hi, Kimberly. She's doing this. What does that mean?
Prayer, thank you.
Thank you for
doing this.
Oh, you're welcome. I just need to know if it's the right person, though. Just a moment. Laura, if you can tell me any feedback about what I just gave you, please, so that I can know it's the right person.
She's saying yes, what you're saying.
Yes? Okay, perfect. Just a second. Okay. It's pretty clear here. I love this place. Maybe I'll sleep over. Just kidding. Just
That's about it.
Yeah, we'll do the next thing in the.
Yeah.
Just a second. Yes, here we go. Perfect. He's right here. Clear. Okay, so. Okay, medical complication. He's having a hard time speaking, so I'm not sure if it's. I think I've seen this before. I'm not sure if it's related to his lungs or if he has difficulty in terms of having a hard time to breathe or talk whenever he passed. Does that tell you anything so far, Laura? Sorry, I really want to make sure that I'm the right person. I believe so because he's right there and he won't go away, but I just need a little bit more to validate with you to make sure.
Saying yes, it is. How is he doing? Does he have any message from you?
Perfect. Yes. Okay. Just a second. Well, first of all, he says he loves you. Okay. Just a second. Scared me again. Jesus. Don't do that. Okay. He's really happy actually because he just grabbed me and tried to hug me. But again, that surprised me because I'm focused on you. He's very happy. He seems to have been wanting to. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Just calm down. He's talking too fast. He's been trying to reach you for a long time, I think, that he says, or he's just trying. So he's very happy.
Got an aneurysm.
Aneurysm? What's an aneurysm again? Sorry.
It's like blood vessel pops in your brain.
Okay. All right. Medical condition. Okay, perfect. The difficulty breathing. I don't get the not breathing. Just talking or breathing, but he's a bit different now. Just a second. Here we go. Okay. So. I don't understand what he's saying. Are you working on something that has to be completed really fast, or something you have to do very soon? Because he's talking to me about something that has to be done in time, like a little bit faster, or he seems to be in a rush. But I don't understand what he's talking about. Does that tell you anything? I'm sorry if it's not clear. It's just that he's talking very fast, and he's talking about you have to hurry up. So I'm not sure what that means. Unless he's not talking to me. Something about what you're doing, maybe. Sorry, everybody. It's just a lag from Facebook. Yes. Okay. Here, I'll continue. Okay. He says he's doing well. He's happy. He's just surprised that you were able to contact him this way. It seems they never thought about it, but he's been trying to reach you for a while.
She said she's not sure, but he tells me to expedite everything I do. LOL.
You should see him on this side. On the other side, he's like that. It's like motor mouth and just telling you, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So that's perfect. It's probably to validate that it's him again. So that's perfectly well. He is talking the fact that he's there during the day to around you. I'm not sure if that's at work or anything. It seems to be around the hours of 1 to 2, 3 p.m. or 1 to 2 p.m. In that sensing. I see that he says that sometimes you're morose. I don't even know what that means. Like maybe a bit down, and that he's there to try to just push you to cheer up or something in that sensing. But he is there around you. It seems to be very often, actually. I'd say 3, 4, 5 times a week. 3, 4, sorry, not 5. 3, 4 times a week. Sorry, I got carried away here. 3 to 4 times a week, all depending on what? Kidding me, right? All depending on weather conditions. I think it's a joke. Anyways, I'm gonna give it to you because that's what he said. I wasn't sure, but he repeated it again. So I think your dad may be a funny guy. You would know better than I do. In terms of, but the fact that he's there during the week from 1 to 2, sometimes, or I'm not sure, maybe it was today. That's something that he's making jokes, but he's saying that he's there at the same time. Something about under your feet, or something about your feet or under your feet. It's like charades, man. Just a second.
She says, I do feel him. It's his sense of humor.
Okay, that's perfect. There's something about your feet or your ankles or the bottom of your feet or under them that he's mentioning. I'm not sure if you stay standing all day long or if there's something related to that. He's just mentioning that for you. I'm not sure why. He seems to also say that you need to take care of yourself a bit more. It's as if you're tired, like long days or heavy days, and that you need to unwind and take care of yourself a little bit more. Not sure if you drink red wine or sit down or hot tub or just relax in the bath with wine or somewhere with wine, but he's showing me something in that sensing those images for I don't know why. Maybe to show that he's there at those moments.
She's saying yes, exclamation marks. Get off my feet.
What? Get off your feet?
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny. That's perfect. Yes, thank you. Is there any question you would like to ask him before he leaves? I think he'll be here for another minute or two, it seems, from what they're telling me here. Yes, thank you. Yeah, if you have another question, now would be the time because there's somebody else coming. Maybe there's going to be another person after you. Yes. He said, just tell her I love her. And then I'm funnier than her. Okay.
She said she doesn't have no other questions, but tell him he's on my mind always, especially my car rides.
Okay. So I hope you heard the last message. Sorry, that was funny. Yes, thank you. Just a second. Just a moment. Yes. Yes, he seems to be sobbing now, saying how much he cares for you and just holds you again. And then that don't put the music so loud. I'm not sure what that means, but and then carry on. Carry on, carry on. That's what he keeps saying. Yes, thank you. He says, I love you. Tell the others about me that I'm okay. And don't bother me again for a while. Oh my God. Okay, it's a joke. It seems to be a joke. It says bye-bye like that. Yes, thank you. Just a second. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
Yeah, she thanks you with the hands.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm back. Okay. All right. Jeez. Makes me think of the movie Ghost for crying out loud. Oh my Lord. Okay. Who was I talking? Laura. Thank you again, Laura. I hope it helped. Thank you again for asking the questions, and again, my sympathies. And I hope I was able to give you some information that really helped you progress on your journey. Thank you. Next.
Okay, well, there's quite a few, so I don't know if there's someone particularly coming in.
No, I just saw somebody a minute ago. Somebody coming. Who was one of the first people that asked?
Well, there's Annie.
Annie Croteau,
yeah.
I think was one of the first ones. Okay, let's go for Annie.
I
can't go back up, so what's this? That's me.
No,
oh, sorry. I'm on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Is that how it looked like?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. My grand Marfé. Maybe mother. Okay. Thérèse Martin, 84 years old.
See if she's still on here.
Annie, if you're still there, if you can give me a sign, just say you're still here, please. Thérèse Martin. And the Marfé, is that like a spelling mistake or something? Chili? What's chili?
That's something that's
pass. That's pass? Okay, sorry. Hi, Renee. Hi, Leslie. Okay. Just a second here. Hello, Nathalie. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Yes, Annie's here.
Oh, my cousin's there. Hello, Cathy. Oh my God, that's so cool.
Annie's there.
And Sue, hi Sue. Annie's there. Okay, perfect, Annie. So we'll start. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Lisa. Okay, Annie Croteau. Okay, here, perfect. I see her. So I wrote down 84 years old. All right. Just give a moment. I'll just be right back. Oh, sorry. Again, Annie, mes condoléances, my sympathies. Sorry. Oh, because her name is French. My condolences. Oh, wait a minute. I know her. What am I talking about? Just give me a second, Annie. Thérèse Martin. Annie, I'm seeing a woman. She's about that age, 84, I believe. She's very skinny and seems to be very dehydrated. Does that tell you anything so far? It seems I keep getting the word dehydrated. So maybe she was very sick at the around that age, or
yes.
That's her. Perfect. Just
yep.
a second. All right, here seems like a nice woman. Short, little bit shorter. Yes, thank you. Okay, that's her. Okay, all right. So just a moment. She's speaking French. Okay, just a second. Ma petite, c'est comme ça. Ma petite means my little one, I think. Sorry, we're doing it in English, so I'm going to try to translate at the same time. Same time. But I'll speak with you, Annie. She says ma petite, so maybe that tells you something right away. What would you like to ask her? It's very clear, so I'm pretty sure that's her from what you just told me. She says, be patient with your little one, your child. He'll get better in about 3 years, she says. Give it some time and patience. You're a very good mother, she says. Just be a little bit more patient and talk a little bit less fast. Maybe to him, I don't think it's in general, but I think it's to your child. But she says in about 3 years, it's going to get better for him. Where'd she go? Oh, right here. Okay, perfect. Sorry. Yes, thank you. Very kind woman. She seems very kind, very pleasant. She's doing well. She seems to be okay. She's happy where she is. She says she's with she's with a lot of people actually. So I can't count them. Maybe 10, 12 people. I'm not sure if they're all family members or they seem to be people that she knows on the other side or is with at a certain point in time. Again, she keeps mentioning your child will be okay in about 3 years, doing a little bit more progress and understanding in terms of relationship and verbal. Jeez, what's she saying? Verbal something. A little bit more calm and assured of himself, which will change the way he's speaking to some degree. So that seems to be positive. Do you have any questions, Annie? Sorry, that just came. She's just keep talking. Don't do too much. Watch your health. Don't do too much. Don't try to go too fast. You're not a speeding bullet. That's funny. You're doing fine. Sorry, go ahead. She's just talking. Actually, now she's sitting in a rocking chair. That's peculiar. Is she still there?
She's laughing.
Oh, okay.
He's laughing at what you're saying.
She's laughing at what I'm saying?
Yeah, with
is
an
that
emoji.
good?
Yeah, so it's good.
Okay, it's good.
In the rocking chair, my bad.
Okay, got it. No, but whatever I said, does she have any question? Do you have any question, Annie? Sorry. Does that make sense what she told you? Sorry, at the same time? And do you have any other question? Oh, I can sense myself getting weaker. I'm just going to have to drink something in a minute. Yes, she said the three of you are going to go a long way if you keep learning to communicate better with each other. So it seems to progress, the three of you. I'm not sure what that means, but that's a message for you. There's something about communication, and you're doing well just to keep the communication flowing. And put things a little bit lighter, not always thinking that somebody's saying something and that they're attacking you or not attacking you, or I'm not sure it's on the defensive side, but in terms of response sometimes, to reflect a little bit more before going straight to let's go, is what she's saying.
She's saying, does she have a message for my sister?
What's your sister's name? Actually, I don't need to know the name. She probably knows your sister. She only says, take your time. Take her time. To tell her to take her time. Does that help you? Or does that tell you anything?
She'll say it's a sister.
Yeah. Oh, I don't need because she's the grandmother, I guess. Tell her to take her time. That's what she keeps repeating. There's no use to rush. I'm not sure if she says in life or it's just there's no use to rush. So tell her to take her time. There's no use to rush. Yes, just a moment. She has to leave soon. Do you have any other question, Annie? Yes. She has to leave. Just a second.
No other questions.
She says she loves all of you. Just a second. What did she say? Take some time for yourself, she said. All right? Yes. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Bienvenue. Just a second. Yes. She says, remember, you are loved. Guys. Thank you. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to come back here. Where am I? Oh, here. Okay, perfect. Here. All right. So, who was that again?
So that was Annie.
Annie. Yes, okay. So again, Annie, my condolences, and I hope that helped. It'll be in the recording if you have any questions again. So, oh, we have like 8 minutes left. Wow, that went fast. Time flies on the other side. And on this side too, I guess. Here we go. Let's see who else. Hey, hello, Sonia. Nice of you to join. She's my cousin. Okay, so we have, I don't know if we have about, I'm going to try again for another 5 minutes. Just, yeah, sure, let's go. Sure, let's find somebody. I hope we can do it in 5 minutes, 6 minutes. If not, it'll be a bit longer, so if people want to stay, they can stay. I'll just go. I'm getting a bit weaker, so I'm going to drink some stuff again. Where to go? So as if they're not going to know what I'm drinking by clicking like that. Anyways, don't say anything this time. So if they weren't there before, they won't know this time. All right. Oh, bienvenue, Annie. I just saw. She said, merci beaucoup. Okay, sorry.
Elaine.
Elaine?
Yeah, is asking a friend, Francesca Ribeiro.
Just a second. Looks weird when I look at myself on your phone. Hello, Nathalie. Where? Elaine of Francisca Ribeiro. Elaine, was this a tragic death? The person 38 years old, Francisca Ribeiro. Sorry, I hope I'm saying that right. I really regret not taking Spanish lessons. Are you still here, by the way? 38 years old. Okay. Okay, thank you. We'll just wait to see if she's there. Hello, Lynn. Elaine, if you're still there, please give me a message because we only have like 6 minutes left. So I'd like to help you.
Yes.
Yes, what? Yes, she's there.
It's my mother from Brazil.
Mother from Brazil? Okay. And yes was for tragic? Was it a tragic death, Elaine? Where's the thing here? Francisco. I'm just seeing the word tragedy. That's why it doesn't tell me nothing. Unfortunately, that's not enough for me to validate. I could go with the language just a second. It's not enough. Just a second. Guys, I only. Was your mother in the hospital?
Yeah, when I was born.
Oh, okay. That would explain the tragedy and when you were born. Okay, sorry. Again, my sympathies. It's just that I needed to make sure. And so since I have the right person from what I'm seeing right here, I believe that's her. The language also is there. It's a little bit complicated for me, but I'm going to take the time. So since I do have the person, I'll go straight from there. Just a second. She says, first of all, forgive me. I'm not sure why, but that's the first thing that she says. She said, you're a beautiful woman. Talented, respected, strong. She seems to be defining your qualities for some reason. She's not saying anything about you, but she's saying in terms of you, who you are, that she seems to be, yes, proud of you. You've progressed or moved along a long way. It's some feeling of pride that she has for you and of love. Does that help you? Does that tell you anything? Yes, just even if we go over time, it's okay. The hospital, here we go. Okay, gather again. Okay, Dean, any response?
No, no.
Okay, I apologize again, this Facebook lag, but at least, we're able to do this on Facebook, which is very miraculous and powerful, I believe, to help others. She just says you can do it. I'm not sure if you're working on something or if you're doing something, but she seems to be extremely proud of you for some, well, not for some reason. If it's your mother, I can understand, but that's the only thing she's saying are things related to quality. Yes, thank you. She says she doesn't have much time to speak with you, but she wants you to know those things. Yes, thank you. So you gain strength and self-confidence and self-esteem. Yes, thank you. To realize that how valuable you are to her. Yes, your self-worth. She seems to be very strong, a strong-willed woman, very gentle, but yet very strong and determined. Yes, thank you. For you to know that. If you're still there, if you can just acknowledge what I said,
yes.
So that I know you're hearing me.
Yes.
Does that make sense to you?
She's saying yes.
Okay, perfect. Yes, thank you. Just give me one more minute. We're close to end, I think. Yes, thank you.
She said, I love her even though I never saw her.
Okay, just a second. Where was I? What'd she say? Be proud of who you are, she said, okay? She wants you to write that down, okay? Keep it for yourself, write it down. She's showing me a piece of paper or even put it on a board. Be proud of who you are. Yes, thank you. Because I will always be. And then you can write her name like a signature. Like, yes, just give me a second. Be proud of who you are because I will, thank you, always be. Francesca, yes, Ribeiro, something like that. Okay. Where's the thing here? Here. Never mind my spelling or the what it looks like. It's just my handwriting. She wants you to write that down and keep it like that. All right. This is very important to her, like from her heart. Okay. Yes, thank you. She's so proud of you. It's just I haven't felt that type of emotion in a long time. Very strong, very powerful, very inspirational. All right. So yes, she wished she could have been there. I'm not sure if it's some event or something or a lifespan, something like that. Yes, thank you. But carry it on forward. It's a quote for you for life, for your journey on this earth, on this planet. Yes, thank you. Okay, thank you. Sorry, that was cute. She just gave me a huge kiss on the cheek. Yes, and that's also intended for you. All right. She's showing me. She's going like this for some reason. Yes, she wasn't there. I'm not sure what that means, but yes.
She's saying yes. That's everything what I need. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. She loves you. That's all. Carry on forward, or it's for the rest of your life for some reason. Yes. Just give me a second here. I have to say bye. Jeez. All right, time to come back. Here we go. And here we go. All right. Oh, so again, I apologize. We're a bit over. I hope it helped. What's this person? I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Elaine. It's just because I was on the other side. That sounds funny to you, but it's true. Okay. Again, thank you everyone for coming this week. I'm really happy that you took the time to be able to come to learn, to ask questions. I want to say special hi to my cousins, Kathy and Sonia, that were there. And some of my clients and friends are there too. So again, thank you. I'm gonna try, actually, if Sonia, Cassie, I think I'm gonna try to do one in French. I just have to find somebody to help me in French. But since I know both of you understand English, I'll try to see if I can do one in French anyways. So again, thank you everyone. It's under recorded. It's been recorded. So as soon as I click the right button, right, so I don't mess it up, you'll be able to see it. Again, if you can share with your friends, I'll see you again probably next week, same time on Thursdays. All right? Yes.
And one thing, a person named Leslie Maltese has sent a number of messages. So she just, if you can maybe just say, next time try.
Oh yes, okay. Next time, what?
It's Leslie Maltese.
Oh yeah, she's right there.
Yeah,
okay.
She had a number of things.
So
time ran out. So.
Okay, so I'm sorry again for those people that weren't able to get a reading. Again, I can't guarantee everybody because as time goes, it keeps going and going. So Nestle for next week. Dean told me that you've been asking a lot of times. Is that it? So if you want to come next week and start at the beginning. Again, as soon as we start, I'll take you, we'll put your name down so that we can probably give you a reading. I'll give you a reading at that time. All right. So again, I apologize. I can't read everybody. We're a small group tonight, so that was good. And so again, if you want to share, thank you very much. And I'll see you next Thursday. Take care. I love you. Thank you. I love this place. It's easy here.